Hi, how are we doing? Nick from Beer-Gineers here. And next up for review, we have got another beer from Pollys, and this is Rosebud. An India Pale Ale, an IPA coming in at 5.9%. Now, interestingly, I consider myself to be a bit of a Pollys aficionado. I've been buying their beer for years. They're in my very, very top sort of breweries. This is one of their core range beers, and I've never had it. To be honest, I tend to sort of, regular viewers will know, I tend to go for the double IPAs, triple IPAs. So I don't know, it never really tickled my fancy. But I'm trying to broaden out now, across the range of ABVs. So I'm really looking forward to this. It must be good if it's a core beer. It is brewed with Citra, Galaxy, Mosaic and Simcoe. Ooh. Okay, so it's difficult to see how that could go wrong. It's got some fantastic hops in it. Although Simcoe doesn't really work on its own. I didn't really enjoy that single hop Simcoe from Daya, I have to say, that I had available on the channel if you want to watch that. Galaxy, that doesn't work on its own either. Myself and Emmett had a single hop Galaxy, I think, from Salt. But Citra and Mosaic, I think, work well. Anyway, I'm not doing a single hop beer. I'm doing Rosebud. Let's see what we got. So let's get it into a glass. So we've got just less than a finger of dissipating white head. It is a sort of light amber yellowy beer. Not very hazy. Well, it's hazy, but I've seen hazier. So it's brewed with oats and wheat. It's got to be barley in there as well, surely. Yeah, just on the next lineup. Yeah, so it's hazy, but I've seen hazier. It's not exactly porridge, as my Beer-Gineers partner Emmett describes them when they're like that. Let's go for the nose. Oh, God. That's really dank. I'm just getting Simcoe off that. Simcoe and Mosaic. Yeah. Sort of like a mixed, pick and mix dankness. It very much reminds me of that single hop Simcoe I had. That's really dominating it. There's not a lot else coming through that, in fairness. So the nose is dominated by the Simcoe. Like a sort of sweet pick and mix. Not much bitterness in there, not much anything else. No citrus, no grapefruit or anything like that on the nose. Let us dive in. See what we got. Chin chin. I'm going to go again. Okay, so the Simcoe, it's very much like the nose. The Simcoe and the Mosaic come through quite strongly. There's very little citrus, a little bit of fruit. This is dominated by sort of like a herbal dank. Not very earthy dank. It's got that pick and mixy sort of off sort of sweetness, sort of artificial sweetener type stuff, type taste. Sorry, don't have words out. It's all right. It's nice enough. Body's light to medium. Quaffability, I don't think that's that quaffable. I'd say it's low quaffability. Even though the body's light, sweetness is not, it's the sweetness is beautifully balanced. The mouth feels nice, but I think that unadjusted sort of Simcoe is just a bit too much. So this really reminds me of that single hop Simcoe from Dave that I mentioned. It's very nice, but it's nice, but I just did that, and that just knocks the shit out of this, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately, depending on your perspective. Rating. I'll give that 6 out of 10. So I'm not gonna. That's being generous. Anything 6 and over means I'd buy it again. Would I buy this again? To be honest, probably not. I'm going to downgrade it to 5.5. Yeah, it's just on the edge of buying it again. It's a very well produced beer, very well made beer. It's not one I gravitate back to though. It's not juicy enough. That sort of Simcoe, it's not unpleasant, but it just doesn't hit the spot for me, to be honest with you. So 5.5 out of 10 for Rosebud, 5.9% IPA. Thanks for watching. If you've had this beer before, post a comment, tell me if you disagree, agree. Thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't. You know the drill. Cheers. Thanks. Until next time. Bye.